Commander Burgess, Starfleet Intelligence. There's something I'd like you to look into. It could change the course of the war in our favor. We have intel suggesting that the Klingons are operating a secret weapons facility in the Hiromi cluster. We also believe the base is under the command of Ambassador Thwart, a controversial figure in Klingon politics. I'd like you to get to the truth of the matter, and soon. To that end, I'm sending one of my top agents to join you on the mission. I think you'll find Lieutenant Van Zyl to be a very capable officer. Don't hesitate to seek her counsel in the field. Proceed to the Briar Patch and find out what the Klingons are up to. If there are any weapons there, you are to deactivate or destroy them. And should you encounter the Ambassador, do bring him in. I'd like a word.
Thanks for taking me with you, Lieutenant. I look forward to solving this little mystery with you and your crew.
The pleasure is all mine, Lieutenant.
Fine, on business. The long-range sensors locate several Klingon battle groups. They seem to be deploying self-replicating disruptor cannon turrets throughout the area. If we don't get those cannons out now, the entire asteroid belt will be swamped with Klingon defenses.
Thanks for the suggestion. Is there anything else?
Well, the composition of this nebula will make maneuvering at high speeds impossible. There are also metriangus clouds in the Briar Patch. The gas is very sensitive to weapon fire and could be very dangerous. Starfleet recommends that we stay at least 4 kilometers away from the gas clouds. So we should be safe and out of range in case one of them catches fire.
Keep a distance of 4 kilometers. Understood.
The gas can also be used as a weapon. Do you remember the Riker maneuver? If we detonate the gas clouds while the Klingons are around, they'll do a lot of our work for us. Lieutenant, as you know, because of the Matrian clouds in this system, we have to fly at low impulse speeds or we'll endanger the ship.
It sounds like you have an idea.
I understand. It's a little radical.
Let's hear it.
I think if we modify the buzzer collector so it only filters a percentage of the Matrian particles, then we could safely use full impulse. I'm not entirely sure of the exact percentage though.
Too risky. We must abide by Starfleet regulations on this mission.
sensors locate energy signatures near the large asteroid. Apparently, they are defense towers guarding a facility on the asteroid's surface. The energy values indicate that it is some kind of military research facility of the KGF. We should take a closer look. Our Klingon friends are plotting something there. Unsure.
What is this Lieutenant Blabbing doing in the middle of a fight? Crazy. Our information seems correct. The Klingons are definitely hiding something here.
Excellent. Defense has been neutralized. We should be able to move on. With your permission, I join a landing party. I think it's awaiting your orders. Listen up. There are some Klingons here, but my trick order shows 2 other life signs in front of us as well. Hostages maybe.
I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but ask fast. I'm going to the shuttle bay and getting out of here.
How did you get here?
I'm an independent researcher. Word got out that an interested party was paying a lot of latinum for simple projects. It sounded like a good deal. Then I got here, found out the Klingons were my new employers, and the good deal was work or die. I should have known better. There used to be about 20 of us working on various projects. As people completed their work, they would disappear. I heard one of the Klingons say that my time was up. You got here just in time.
What do you know about Ambassador Bavat?
Bavat is the one running this whole operation. I overheard him say he's keeping the Klingon Empire strong by prolonging the war with the Federation. He thinks that unless the Klingons have an enemy on which to focus their energies, they'll fight amongst themselves and tear the Empire apart. I kind of hope he's right.
Do you know his whole plan?
He hasn't let much information slip, but I know that he found some sort of device abandoned in deep space. He wants to use it in an attack so horrible, the people of the Federation will demand that Starfleet take revenge. The fighting will continue for years.
What will you do now?
I'm heading for the hangar, finding the first ship that will fly, and getting out of here. I'm done working for Klingons. Some of them are honorable, but Bavat cannot be trusted. His desire for war with the Federation has blinded him.
What do you know about the weapons here?
The Klingons are planning something big. They have been forcing us to design weapons. They want improved disruptors and torpedoes for their ships, but some of their demands have been very specific.
Specific? In what way?
They want a weapon that can punch through solid neutronium, which is impossible. And they keep talking about torpedoes with payloads big enough to destroy a small planet.
Were you successful in designing these weapons?
There are prototypes of some of the new weapons in the laboratory here, as well as schematics on the base computers. If I were you, I'd destroy the prototypes and the schematics. Neither side needs that kind of destructive power.
Thank you. These Klingons have had me designing weapons for them at Disruptor Point. The scientists who finished their research are taken away. We are the only 2 left.
Both scientists are safe, fortunately. It's time to find those weapons now. We can plant demolition charges and detonate them remotely when we return to the ship. Good idea. Let's find these weapons. There's a computer core nearby. We should upload its contents to your ship. Maybe he'll tell us what the Klingons intended to do with those weapons. We may even find clues as to what Bavad is working toward.
We have the data. Initial analysis says that. Wait, there's something going on. Sensors detect a Klingon ship exiting the facility. We could use you here on the bridge, Lieutenant.
We're ready to beam back.
Face to face at last with one of the Federation's greatest officers. I've read much about you, though I'm not as impressed as our intelligence agents are. After all, you were rather easily led to this system by a few well-placed pieces of bait. I've had pet dogs with more sense. I have everything I need from the research station, but I must say, humiliating a Federation war criminal is, as the humans say, an added bonus. Try to stop us if you must. However, I won't think poorly of you if you walk back to Earth with your tail between your legs, there to whimper at your master's feet. You have lost this day. Victory is mine, and mine alone. Qapla'!
How is the situation? Forget Bavette, Lieutenant. We have more important problems. Sensors show several Klingon ships trying to leave the system. Apparently, they want to use the asteroid belt to camouflage their warp core signatures. If we hurry, we should be able to intercept them.
Warning, ship is under attack. Warning, ship is under attack.
Excellent work, Lieutenant. Bhavat will not be able to get his hands on these experimental weapons, and we have been able to recover important data from the base. I transmitted the data to Starfleet Intelligence. Let's hope that we were able to end this conflict once and for all.
I've read the after-action report filed by Lieutenant Van Zyl. Pity we weren't able to apprehend Bhavat, but I'm glad we shot that weapons facility down. Nicely done. As for that weapons research the Klingons were conducting, Starfleet has some of our best people analyzing the data you recovered. We'll find out what Bhavat and his people were doing there soon enough. There's a lot more intel to analyze, and I suspect we'll be working again soon. Klingons don't tend to think small, and we'll need the best we can get to deal with Bhavat and his